The notification on my phone screen, "They're moving to Bangalore," felt less like exciting news and more like a massive weight settling on my chest. I'm 29, an only child, and for years, my life in Bangalore has been my own carefully constructed haven. It's where I've found my footing, built my career, and cultivated a vibrant circle of friends. My parents, living in a different city, have always been a comforting presence in the background. Loved, visited, but distinctly separate from my day-to-day grind. Their occasional month-long visits were manageable. I'd adjust my routine, dedicate evenings and weekends to them, feeling that familiar pang of guilt if I left them alone while they were new to my space. But even then, I'd glimpse snippets of my friends' lives on social media. Impromptu treks, late-night cafe hopping, carefree brunches, and a quiet resentment would bubble up. It wasn't that my parents were demanding. They'd never explicitly forbid me from going out. But the unspoken expectation, the sheer fact of their presence in a city where they knew no one and spoke little of the local language, meant I couldn't just leave. The thought of them sitting alone, perhaps bored or even lonely, gnawed at me. My me time became guilt time. Now, the occasional guilt was threatening to become a permanent fixture. "It's for the best," my mother had said, her voice brimming with hope. "We'll be closer to you. Who else do we have?" And that's where the real knot in my stomach tightens. As an only child, the unspoken burden of their future rests squarely on my shoulders. If they stayed in our hometown, the constant stress of being a bad child would haunt me. Every cough, every ache, every lonely moment they experienced would feel like a direct failing on my part. I'd be consumed by calls and worrying. But then I look around my small, sunlit apartment. It's filled with my books, my art, the quiet hum of my freedom. I picture my parents here, their routines clashing with mine, their need for attention eclipsing my evenings. I see myself canceling plans, turning down spontaneous invites, my weekends becoming a structured schedule of family outings to places they might like, not necessarily where I want to be. The thought of losing the ability to wake up on a Saturday and just decide to do nothing or everything fills me with a quiet dread. I fear the suffocation of constant togetherness, the slow erosion of my independent identity. Am I selfish for wanting my own life? For yearning for the carefree weekends my friends enjoy? Or am I simply human, caught in a universal tug-of-war between filial duty and personal fulfillment? The conflict is relentless. My head tells me they need me, that it's my responsibility. My heart aches for the life I've built, for the dreams I still chase. I'm torn, perpetually walking a tightrope between love and a suffocating sense of obligation, wondering if there's a way to truly care for them without losing myself in the process.